I've been fat all my life, and I'm not changing for no one. Me and my wife, we live in a dangerous neighborhood. We live right next to a crack house. We have crackheads as neighbors, and last night they had a party. But I don't want to just say that they're crackheads just because, for shock value, we really have crackheads as neighbors. Like, we really, and this is how I knew they were really crackheads, because when we first moved in, they tried to sell me and my wife a VCR for 50 cents. Like, who the hell has VHS anymore? Hey, but I remember I used to get that Jurassic Park cracking on a VHS though. I remember that though. Yeah, so our neighbors, they crackheads. And they threw a party the other night, man. It was crazy. Everybody and their mama showed up to that party. Like, I was like how I didn't even know crackheads had that many friends. Like, it was amazing. It was like Thriller in the streets and shit, you know? And I'm just like looking, and then I got scared because I'm just like, I thought I saw the ghost of Whitney Houston. I was freaking out. I was like, what the hell is going on? You know? It's crazy. Like, I don't know, I like living in a dangerous neighborhood. It's crazy. And we got a lot of Mexican gang members, you know what I'm saying? Every time I walk outside my house, I see nothing but tattoos and shaved heads. And that's just the women. To be real, shit, this is crazy, man. I be walking, me and my wife, we walk in our neighborhood sometimes to get some exercise and shit, you know, sometimes fat people do stuff. And we're walking, and I hold my wife's hand tight. Like, I hold it so tight, like if you put coal in between our hands, it will turn into a diamond. That's how tight I'm holding this rope. And I'm holding my wife's hand so tight because we have a lot of aggressive lesbians in our neighborhood, and they look at my wife like the way I look at cheeseburgers, and I'm not taking a chance on that. Hell no. I invest too much time to lose it to a woman. Yeah, man, it's crazy though. I mean, that's living in a dangerous neighborhood. I remember when I was 6 years old though. I lived in a dangerous neighborhood, but I grew up in a dangerous time. I was 6 years old. 1992 was my earliest remember. At that age, and it was the Martin Luther King, the Rodney King riots. I remember that shit. Shit was crazy. It was burning houses, businesses, people getting looted and killed. But it wasn't all bad because I got a free big screen out of that. Shoot, my uncle brought in, Brandon, where you want this at? Put it right next to my Legos, homie. Like, you can't look at all the negative stuff, you know. Like, there's good things and bad things and everything. There's good things and bad things in everything we do. Even crack cocaine, you know. Because if it wasn't for crack, I wouldn't have been born. My dad's a crackhead. Listen, don't feel sorry for me. I'm a very successful crack baby. Very successful. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. My dad was a crackhead. It's crazy. You guys want to know the story about my dad met my mom? It's crazy. My dad told me he was buying crack in the alley. I was like, well, this just started off crazy, you know? Yeah, I rolled it. He was like, yeah, I was walking in the alley buying crack, and then I dropped the crack. I was like, my dad's a clumsy motherfucker. And he goes to pick up the crack and looks to the right. He says he sees the most beautiful woman he had ever seen in his life. He said my mom was the one next to that woman. I could have been beautiful, you mean? I didn't, like a pregnant woman all the time. Look at this shit. Like, but let me just say, I think I was meant to be fat. Honestly, I think I was meant to be fat, yeah? Because ever since I smelled food, my nipples got hard. Like, why am I getting horny by food? Like, that is not a normal thing, you know? Shoot, we got an erection. Yeah. Hey man, give it up. I'm a year and a half sober. Off the In-N-Out. Haven't ate In-N-Out in a year and a half, and the nigga's about to collapse. I'm about to go back. Hey, it's addictive, you know? Any food is addictive, I'm gonna be real with you. I smoke a lot of weed. I like doing that. But let me tell you guys, when I smoke a lot of weed, I have a lot of crazy thoughts. Like, I don't think we went to the moon. Do you think we went to the moon? I don't think we went to the moon. Because if we went to the moon, listen, I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. If we went to the moon, we would have a holiday for that shit. Listen, I tried calling off work with that excuse. Now, I know a lot about some shit, right? I'm calling to work. I'm like, this is a security company. He's like, hey, Brandon. I was like, hey, what's up, security company? He's like, what's up, Brandon? I said, I'm calling off. He said, what's the reason? I said, it's Moon Day. He said, what the fuck is Moon Day? I said, listen up here. Today was a day. 260,000 miles. We traveled to the moon. 3 days it took. Buzz Aldrin, that motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? He deserves a day. I deserve a day off. He said, all right, good. Call off. And I Chipotle and had sex with my wife. That's a great moon day. Let me tell you, why don't we have a holiday? Like Santa Claus, that fake motherfucker got a holiday. You know what I'm saying? The Easter Bunny, where'd that nigga come from? Who the fuck knows, you know? But then Christopher Columbus, he has a holiday. This is what Christopher Columbus did to get a holiday. And this is just in Brandon Brickz terms. I go to your house and I'm like, hey, I discovered this house, but you still there. You're like, hey, I'm still here. And this is what Christopher Columbus did. Not for long. He killed them motherfuckers. And not him, but his peoples. You know, Pookie and them. It's always in them. All right, y'all.